Hi art friends!
Hi art friends!
You may be wondering why I'm holding two phones, and it's not because I have a social media addiction or anything like that. What we're going to be doing is going through each other's Instagram feed, picking a picture that we did a long time ago, and redrawing the picture that that person has picked for us. Does that make sense? Basically we switch phones, a picture gets picked and we have to redraw it. Way back on mine there is some bad stuff. And I also think that what we should do is, we'll exchange phones, we'll pick it, and then we'll reveal it at the same time, because I think that won't influence what we pick.
Oh, okay, I see. I have located Adam's Instagram.
Pick something good, please.
I'm excited to scroll back and see what we can find, because this stuff's pretty recent, so it'd be nice to find something.
See, that's what I was thinking with yours as well. I want to get something that hopefully looks a lot different as well. I think that'd be pretty cool, so I'm having a little look-see back.
Okay, we've both picked an image and we've left it face down, so we haven't seen what each of us picked yet.
I'm nervous. Should we, like, turn them over and see?
Okay, I'll film and you can flip the screens.
You ready?
Oh wow, that's so old. This was a commission I did for my friend's dog.
What is that thing?
So for a long time, this was like my all-time favourite drawing that Adam had done.
We actually did that together. This is before Doodle Day, isn't it? We went out together and we were served by a really nice waitress lady who was really sweet to us. So we drew on her and that was her.
Yeah, and you were using like ink and markers. And then here's a close-up.
It's a dog, that's
my friend's
kind of why.
poach.
That's why I picked it. It's a poach. It doesn't need to be like the same breed or anything. I did it just because it's a poach.
So I guess now we'll see like how we'll recreate these images in like our current styles.
In our current styles, yeah. Well, that's the plan anyway.
Look at how teeny those drinks are that she's holding.
They're called shot glasses, honey.
I can already see that Adam's busy drawing over here. And
yeah.
I've got very distracted.
What?
Because I'm going on Pinterest to look for references of dogs.
That's a frog! Let me spin these around.
Well, there's a lot more perspective going on now.
Oh, thank God. That was one
one
of my New Year's resolutions, remember, so I'm glad that there's some kind of perspective happening. You know,
yeah,
like...
your style's changed loads since then.
And you can also see every mistake, and you're just like, oh no.
Well, that's only because you drew it. To other people, they might not see
Yeah, I guess
everything
so. Yeah,
in the same lens.
When was that?
It was like one of your first drawings, really.
The 14th of June 2014.
2014.
That's going to be 4 years old this year.
But look at the progression between the two.
Well, that's nice. That's very sweet of you, Head. Do you want me to try and replicate the colour as well? Like, I'll give her like a black top and do the hair and stuff,
I think that would probably help the likeness of it.
Okay, cool. I shall give that a try next. How's yours coming along, sweet?
It's been a long time since I've really drawn dogs.
Oh, he's a cutie. I like him.
I'm doing my best over here.
What a cute poach.
I do remember that he had a blanket that had bones all over it.
Yes.
And he also had little loom bands around his little wrists.
What a fashionable dog. He had loom bands.
Yeah.
Guys, do any of you remember loom bands?
Yeah, they were such a cool, like, trend. And can you remember Scoobies?
Scooby bracelets, yeah.
I used to make those at school. I really wanted to do a doodle day about Scoobies.
Well, guys, you know what to do. If you want us to do Scoobies, all you need to do is tell us.
That'd be so much fun. Imagine a Doodles and Tea where we...
It sounds like we're going to be doing it anyway.
Scoobies and Tea!
Oh, no. Well, potentially expect that soon. I think Steph has entered another world. I also wanted to talk about the fact that you haven't been on camera just yet, but look how cute you look.
I keep forgetting to enter the camera frame. Hi, everybody. It's me. Steph.
Can we just talk about how gorgeous your hair is looking? I think it looks really good.
I really miss bobble hat season. Eagerly awaiting the season I can wear my bobble hats.
When is summer gonna end? I'm gonna leave you a moment to work on your pooch.
Thank you.
Walrus is looking very dashing again. That pooch is looking really cute though, hun.
Yeah, one of the changes I'm trying to put into place
okay.
is I'm trying to give it more chibi-ish kind of proportions than before.
I do like his face.
Like a round face, maybe rounder eyes.
Big pooch feet.
Yeah, I'm making the body a bit more chunky.
He's cute.
And I'm trying to put like more details into the blanket, like giving it a seam and...
Yeah, it looks good. I really like it. I'll be excited to see what they look like at the end. We'll do like a side-by-side. It'd be quite interesting to see.
One of the things I think that'll make this look quite different is obviously it's traditional and the first one was digital, but my digital piece was lineless.
Oh yeah, of course,
I
yeah.
tend to use lines now, so that might completely change the way that it looks. So Adam was asking what colour is her hair.
I don't know what colour it is. I mean, I used it back then, but I don't know what colour it is.
And then you guys let me know down in the comments what you think that colour is, because...
Steph said walnut, and I'm a bit sceptical about it.
Well, I've picked these two markers, which I think are similar. One's called brown grey and the other one's walnut. I was going to say Walmart.
This is the Walmart colour. Okay, so this is walnut. I can't believe I'm having to do this. So this is walnut. Because it's important to mention that this was coloured without a hoo-hoo mark, because we didn't even know they were a thing back then.
Yeah, these were like Kuretake ones, I think. Yeah. Oh, neither of those are close enough.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is going to be hard.
So neither of those. Away with you.
Maybe try sand.
Or good old sand.
This is the right swatch session. Even then, it's quite different.
Yeah. It's a strange old colour.
We are limited to whatever colours are in this.
Oh, there's quite a few in there. I mean, I think the sand one... I mean, me saying it probably doesn't count for much, but I think the sand one's the closest one so far. That one doesn't look too bad, so I might go with that one.
Which one out of these 4 swatches do you think's closest to this, guys? I think...
This is my pick right here.
I think maybe this one, and then... If it was me, I might go over it with like a grey marker to try and get a similar hue, yeah.
No, it's all in this one for me.
Well, it's your piece, so you can do what you want.
Get out of here, swatches, you're not welcome here.
For what it's worth as well, back then, I only had about like 4 markers.
Yes, we had a very small amount, yeah.
Very, very, very limited for like colours. So it's not like he'd picked that colour in the first place because he liked it so much. He picked it because it was the only colour we had.
This is a beautiful colour. I'm using the chisel for some reason to do the eyebrows, but... Eyebrows.
Oh my gosh, you've inked all yours already as well.
I'm just procrastinating doing the hair. I guess I should use the smaller one, because these are quite fine looking, so...
I mean, it's quite rare that you do like a full illustration in marker.
It's because I'm not very good at it.
Oh.
Shh. Don't tell anyone.
I mean, you could have approached this with like watercolour if you wanted.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should have done that.
Do you think we should do like a part 2 at some point? Where I'm trying to think. My brain's got confused trying to figure this one out.
Oh my god, okay.
I think I'm doing some algebra in my head here.
Quit doing algebra and tell me what your idea is.
So like a reverse version of this.
Okay.
Wait, I had it a moment ago. It's in there somewhere. Can we have a diagram of my brain and how it works up here?
Oh, that'll be a pleasure. Do a diagram of your brain. So it's reversed, right? So
yeah.
Who's picking what first?
Okay, we go through our own Instagram feeds.
We go through our own, okay.
Yeah. We find a really old picture that we've drawn.
Yeah.
And we pick it for the other person to now draw in their updated style.
Oh, right. So you would be drawing something that I did and vice versa, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That sounds like a good idea, guys. If you want to see that, give me a reversed thumbs up. Actually, no, that's a thumbs down. Just give me a thumbs up to let me know. And she has like a black top. So...
Yeah, I recently tried to copy your style and I did a blacked out area and you said it looked too 2D, but you used to do that.
2D. I don't really want to do it in a full-on black colour. Maybe I'll use a dark grey. What about this warm grey? Why am I swatching so many things today? Oh.
You've got a very earthy palette there.
Yes, I'm a very earthy man. Apparently Adam means like dirt or earth or something. Someone told me that it meant dirt once, I think, so...
Oh, you've never shared this with me before.
Well, you know when I was trying to impress you in the early days of our relationship,
Yeah.
I was sat there thinking, if I tell her my name means dirt, she might not be very impressed. So,
oh, okay, let's see where we're going.
like, so I said that it meant beautiful man.
I've seen that the chisel tip challenge has been going around on YouTube again recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you basically always do the chisel tip challenge.
My life is a challenge. I always tend to use the chisel tip anyway because I'm impatient, but if you want to see like a video on that, you know, we love doing videos that you guys want to see.
Yeah, and Adam will recreate a Bob Ross landscape with chisel tips.
No! There'd be a lot of beating the devil out of it. Oh, I've gone for some gorgeous lines.
Yeah, it's already starting to look a bit different now, I think, that it's got the line art on it. I always feel a lot of pressure with these kind of videos because it's like you're being compared with your past self, and it feels like there's this expectation that you have to be better now than what you were back then.
You must have improved by now. It was like a suggested video by you guys, but we know that you guys would never want us to redraw something and be like, this is stressful. I'm a lot worse than 4 years ago. I am going to quit now.
Here's my conclusion. I'm not very good at drawing. Goodbye. For a long time, I always thought that my digital artwork was a lot better than my traditional because I was doing digital for way longer. I guess it just feels scary trying to do something traditional to compare to my digital because in my head I can never beat my digital stuff with my traditional stuff.
No, not true. Both are really nice. Not true at all.
Do any of you guys feel like that as well? Because I've heard it seems to be quite common that people feel like it's harder to achieve like the results they're looking for with traditional artwork.
Oh, why don't we turn it into a poll, guys? What do you think you do better with? Traditional, digital, or both?
With me, I think it's just I end up really missing the Control-Z.
Oh, being able to undo, yeah, that's a huge help.
Yeah, I really miss Control-Z.
But they say, like, doing traditional teaches you better, like, techniques, I guess, because there is no
committing to things, yeah. 'Cause I remember before when I was drawing digitally, my hand was just constantly hovering over Control-Z, and I'd be like, Control-Z, Control-Z, Control-Z. And then when I started doing traditional again, my fingers would instinctively, when I made a mistake, do this.
Because start tapping on it.
because I'd be trying to, like, undo the mistake. And then there was even instances where I was doing this to try and, like, zoom in. Okay, I've got the line work down.
Ooh, oh wow, that is awesome, well done.
I've tried to do it all a lot rounder, because beforehand I used to do it a lot more, like, angular.
Yes, yeah, it's a lot
pointy.
softer looking. Yeah, that's really, really nice. He looks a lot more friendly.
You've used so many colours this time round as well. You're getting real excited.
You think? Maybe I was feeling a bit of that pressure of wanting to improve, so...
Is your idea of improving using as many colours as possible? I'm just trying to get up a bunch of my red pencil lines. Because it takes me so long to figure out where I want to put any of my lines. Pretty much the entire drawing ends up coloured in red.
He's not a red pooch.
It can show through underneath, so...
He's looking so nice. It is interesting, like, the comparison that you made, how the original one is a lot more pointy, almost like more geometric in the shapes.
Yeah, that definitely used to be something that I was trying to do more so back then.
And this guy's a lot more softer and rounder. Yeah, it's really nice.
I've picked out colours that I think are going to suit him. I'm going to go with one of my favourites, which is terracotta.
Oh my gosh.
But he is like a terracotta colour.
I'm surprised this has any ink left in it. You love this pen.
Well, that's why I bought a second pack of Muahaha markers, because I was scared that the first terracotta was going to be done for. So I do have a backup one somewhere or other.
Can you remember what the poacher's name was? Because you said it was a commission, didn't you?
I have a feeling... I think his name was Jack.
Jack.
And he was like a Jack... I forget the breed.
Like a Jack Russell mix or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong, though. It's going back a long time. This picture's from the 5th of February 2015.
Oh wow, so that is over 3 years. Wow, 3 years old. We've been getting a lot of requests as well of when we jokingly did the last Draw Our Subscribers video and Steph mentioned drawing you guys as pets or drawing your pets. That was super popular, so maybe that'll be something we can do.
Oh, I'd love to draw you guys as pets.
Like either as pets or the pets that you have.
Do any of you guys have a pet frog?
Yeah, guys, well, comment down below if you have any frogs or toads or anything.
Tag me in your frogs, yo.
That's going to be really biased, though, because you're going to want to draw all the toads.
Yes. Anyone with a pet toad is at the front of the queue, I'm afraid.
Don't say that. People will just be uploading fake pictures of, like, toads. Like, this is my toad. Your toad looks like a dog. Well, it's a very hairy toad.
Photoshopping, like, a toad's head onto their body.
Beautiful. Oh wow, this is really coming together now.
I just realised I'm colouring in the wrong bit right now. I do that all the time with markers, but the trick is that you just pretend it was on purpose.
This is part of my new vision.
I was meant to put a layer of this over the barn just to tie the colour palette together a bit more.
You're so good with these Muahaha markers in making the colours really smooth. There's like no streaks or anything. You're really, really good at that.
I think part of the trick of that is like the smaller you draw, the easier it is to get no streaks. I don't know whether to do like the inside of the blanket in a dark shadow colour or whether I prefer it in like a lighter.
He does look kind of cute like that.
I know, it would almost seem a shame because I might lose some of the dark.
Yeah, he might look a bit ominous.
What I might do instead is alter his blanket a bit to just be
okay,
peach inside, because you can tell it's in shadow by the little lines.
Exactly.
I need to do his loom band still as well.
Yeah, you can't. That's like one of his most important accessories. You can't be forgetting his loom bands. Okay, guys, here's where we managed to recreating our Instagram super old art type thing. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Do let us know if you join in, because I think it's a really fun challenge, and it's pretty cool to see how far you came along. I'm going to post a mystery video somewhere on screen here now, and don't forget to like and subscribe so we can see you next time for another Doodle date.
Doodle date!
Bye for now, guys.
Bye!
Bye, 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 bye.